You have to start making things work. So, all right. So, and here when we're getting a vehicle, this I'll make vehicle be what gets returned, right? So, I'm going to submit that they just changed the spelling of vehicle to suit my spelling. Yes.
What was the SQL thing that you wanted us to install?
SQL Server Management Studio. Okay. So again, our operation contracts are the methods that our clients can use, and then data contracts are the objects that we're going to be passing back and forth. So on get vehicle, they give us a string, we give them back a vehicle. On add vehicle, they give us a vehicle, and we put it in the database. We don't give them anything back. So. All right, so now I've set up this interface, and if I go over here, it goes crazy because now I've no longer implemented any of the things that it asked me to. So here we'll say vehicle, and this is get vehicle. Yep. Get high vehicle. All right, and then this is string. And I'm just going to return a new vehicle.
Yeah, and another thing to note.
Yes.
So with web services, they, especially WCF, they always generate an interface for you.
Yes.
Technically, you can make everything work without the interface. So you can just put the attributes right onto the methods and things like that, and technically it will work. That's breaking convention because they want you to use the interface to so it's a very clear way to develop a kind of a contract or a list of methods with all the method signatures tagged with all the proper attributes and things like that, so that your actual class, your actual service can just worry about functionality. Obviously you still have the method signature in there. But you don't have all the messy attributes and things like that. It just helps keep it clean, keep it clear, and
And also, you don't have to. If your interface doesn't change, you don't have to refresh your stuff.
Right.
When you make
that,
changes.
there's no guarantee the interface or the implementation are going to be in the same project or even on the same machine. You could distribute the interface in a different solution, like through NuGet or something. And someone should still be able to call your service that way and know about it without having to have the implementation.
Right.
Because it's a contract.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, there's just really good ways to keep you, like we said about, so like one of the past topics, it keeps you honest, and it makes sure that this thing that we have set out, that we have agreed to, making sure that what you implement with it follows all those rules.
And anytime you change that interface, you have to make sure everybody knows, because then everything's going to break. So. All right. So this was void add vehicle. And it accepts a vehicle. I don't do anything here. Good. All right. So now we have an awesome service.
It's okay.
It's okay. I think it's pretty awesome. Anyway, and you can test it, Logan, which of course, let me give it this is my get vehicle method. I'm gonna invoke that. And yeah, that's fine. And it's going to give me back this empty vehicle that doesn't exist, because I just sent back a brand new and I didn't add anything to it, since we don't have any data that we can actually go back and access. So, and then add vehicle. If I want to add a vehicle, I can put all that stuff in, but you won't be able to see anything happen because it's not sending us anything back. But it will let you do it. You can see it accepts all the stuff. So. Anyway, so the vehicles do it. So our methods are doing what they like. And you can add as many as you want. And one thing to note it is possible to have other methods in here that perform actions but are not decorated with a operation contract, and so other people won't have access to them. But then they'll still you can still have those methods, especially that your service might use internally but you don't want other people to have access to it. So you don't have to put operation contract on every method that is in your service, only the ones that you want people to have access to. So
And when you forget to put operation contract on a method you do want to make available,
yes.
you will spend 6.5 hours trying to figure out why it's not accessible via the client.
I know I've refreshed this, updated this reference, and yeah, that's always fun. All right, let's take a break. And
Can you scroll down a little bit?
yeah, of course, down here on the vehicle.
Yeah. So that was debugging.